How to level up your life at a faster pace by putting in more work. So I'm not just gonna leave it at that, because if that was it, then there'd be no point of watching this video. So what I mean by that is how to level up your life faster by putting more work is more hours into your job, more hours into your side business, more hours into learning as much as you can every single day about business and about entrepreneurship and about how to actually level up your life. If you pay attention to these things every single day and you're always focused on how to get better, how to improve, how can you, you're always focusing on that, you're going to inevitably find ways, because your mind is powerful. And when your mind is always thinking of those things, you're gonna come up with solutions, and you're gonna come up with what you can do to level up your life. So, it's putting in the work towards productive things that help you find out what you need to do to level up your life. So, there's just so much to learn, and it's so important that, if you do want to level up, you look at somebody you want to be like. You say to yourself, I want to be like that guy. And then you either buy their course or you buy their book, and then you do exactly what they do and you do what they say. I got that from Brandon Carter. He says, buy the course or book and do what they say. It's really, really simple. So, there's a lot of people that I follow, and I pay attention to specific things that they do, how they dress, how they speak, how they talk to people, how they operate their business, how they do all these things, because that's what I want to do with my life. So that's just a prime example of me paying attention to other people, doing what they do, and then implementing the results. And you do the exact same thing with your life. Looking at someone you want to be like. Let's say you're a baseball player. You literally go to Google, or if you don't even know this already, you should know this, but if you are a baseball player, you should know who the best baseball players are. But let's say you don't. You go to Google, you type in best baseball players, and you go to your specific position too. So for myself, I played baseball, college baseball, and I was an outfielder. So what I would do is I would type into Google best baseball outfielders, and Google will just list you a ton of people. Just list you a bunch of people. What you do is you go to Google or you go to YouTube, first of all, I would say the first thing you want to do is you want to find out if they have a book written about themselves. So for example, Hank Aaron, he has a book written about himself, about his life. So you look at the specific player. You don't want to buy a book that isn't written by that specific person. So for example, Mike Trout is one of the best baseball players in MLB. You don't want to buy, this is my personal opinion also, by the way, you do not want to buy a book that somebody writes about Mike Trout, because it's a secondhand source. But if Mike Trout is included, let's say he doesn't write the book, but let's say he's included in the book. So for example, right now I'm reading a book, Mike Tyson Undisputed. Mike Tyson may have not written the book, but what they do is they interview the people and they tell them the actual real stuff, as opposed to, writing a book about somebody. But you want to get it directly from the source. That's literally what I'm trying to tell you. You want to get it directly from the source. So you would look up to see if Mike Trout or these best baseball players, outfielders, have a book. If they do, you buy 3 books by it. Buy 3 separate books from each outfielder. You read all 3 of them. You're already going to be 10 times better just by reading 3 of those books. But let's say they don't have any books. If they don't have any books written, then you go to YouTube and you type in their name, and then you type in, what they're really good at. Let's say they're really fast. They're a fast outfielder. So you would type in Mookie Betts speed, and you'd literally see how does he get so fast? What stretching exercises does he do? What strength training exercises do? What speed drills does he do? You find out exactly what he does, and then you do that, and then you get the exact same results. Obviously, you're not going to get exactly the same results, but you're going to get a very, very close representation to his results. Now, genetics does play a big factor in this. I'm not excluding that, and I realize that genetics, you know, especially if you want to be jacked and you look up how to be jacked, a lot of people, you know, they'll have good genetics and they can eat anything they want, and that's just the way it is. But you want to get the sources. If that's you, you want to get the source from somebody who has terrible genetics, and you want to find out what they do to get the nice body and to get the physique and to get their health and fitness in order. So that right there is a very, very prime example. You look at somebody you want to be like, you buy their book, or you buy their course, or you watch a YouTube video on them, or you Google what they do every single day to be successful, and then you do that. And then you do that for 10 billion other people, because you know you can't just implement success off of one person. You get it from a lot of different resources, and then you merge the ideas from every single person into one main idea, and that's exactly what you do. That's what I do, and it's worked very, very well for me. So that is the video I have for you today. If you like the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. We'll see you in the next video.